Some of the weirdest riddles and puzzles you'll ever see. Good thing is maybe we're done. I only make it go all the way down to the end? Wow. Wait. Thought we found some. Eye test. Find a different letter. Sweet.
Can you find the one and only letter K here?
Huh? One and only? Yeah, it's right.
Yay, that was easy. How about this one? Do you see an L here?
Yeah, it's right there.
There it is. Now, find the only G in this mix.
Right there.
Good job. One more. Now your task is to spot a P.
P. Okay.
Bingo! It's hiding between two T's. Do you see there's a T here?
Oh no.
Got it.
No, I didn't.
Let's try it with numbers. Can you see a 5 here?
Yeah, that's it.
Well done. One of these Z's is a 7. You have 5 seconds to locate it.
I already found it.
There it is. Back to letters. Can you find a Y among these X's?
Mm-hmm. I can click it.
Knew it. Nothing can hide from you. Nice handwriting. Can you find the stranger here?
Stranger. No.
It's a B. Hope you got it.
No, I
All I
did
see
not.
here is a bunch of B's. Can you find the odd one out?
A P.
Ah, it was a P right here.
Yes.
So many E's.
So I don't think
Just
it
one of
matters
them
if I
doesn't
pick it.
belong here.
One of them doesn't.
Sure, it's this letter here, which is an F. I saw a few of those in school. All these letters are G's except for one. Can you find it?
The C.
Excellent. It's down here. One of these emojis looks more surprised than others. You have 5 seconds to tell which one.
The one with the X is on its eyes.
It's this little guy right here. One of these athletes clearly stands out of the crowd. Go get him. Oh, just one of them is a guy. Can you hear all that buzz? One of these bees must do it its own way because it looks different.
Yeah.
Yay, found it.
No, I
Did you
didn't.
go by steamboat or row your way to your destination? While you're thinking about it, find the odd one out here.
Got 5 seconds.
This looks like a cruise liner, so it doesn't belong here. Doing so well here, you deserve some fireworks in your honor. Can you tell which of the emojis is the odd one out?
This one.
This one looks slightly less festive than the rest. A lot is going on here. Can you find the one and only emoji of a tool a painter can't go without?
What, is there one?
Thanks, you just helped him out. I'm getting hungry for some soup. Will you please find it in here?
Soup. There we go.
Yay, so good. This game won't end well unless you find the bee and save everyone.
The bee. It's like back behind his leg, man.
Come here, little thing. Find somewhere else to play, please. It's the holiday season, and I really want to put a pink ribbon on that gift box.
Okay.
Will you help me find it?
Yeah.
Thanks. Now my niece will love her gift. The heat
Kinda
makes
think there's something
everyone
weird
go
with
crazy.
this
Let's see if a pineapple can
part.
help them cool down. But first, you need to find it.
Well, it sticks out like crazy. They didn't even try to hide it.
There it is. Good job. Looks like it worked. Now, can you spot a bunny in this frozen landscape?
Bunny? Okay, I'll admit, this is a little harder.
Fantastic. You could be a detective.
Well, I
A
didn't
wolf
think
definitely
that.
doesn't belong among the reindeer. Will you
Okay.
find it and save them all?
This wolf.
Yay! Now they can go on with their business. A polar bear got caught up in
Something
the
wrong
ice
with
and
this
can't get
part.
home to the little bears. The rescue crew can't see it from the plane.
I
Can
can
you
see it.
help them out?
Yeah, that's it.
Thanks. You just saved a bear family. Same color palette, different
Only one
diets.
bear.
Let's find and get the white tiger out of this zebra herd.
Okay.
Perfect. Go home, tiger. A little seahorse lost its way
White
home.
tiger.
Please help find it. There it is. Attention! A bear managed to get too close to cows. Only you can save them all.
By clicking the fire.
Great job! And the cows are thankful.
Yeah, that's
Only 3% of people have eyes sharp enough to see the beetle in this picture. Are you one of them?
Maybe not.
In case you found it, congrats! You're so special. Can you spot a little crab here?
Yeah.
There it is.
Alright, well that made about no sense. Well, like every puzzle on this. Alright. Maybe you're not. I think you're just... not sure. Okay, whose parent isn't smart? Well, this sounds good. Yeah. Alright.
Parents helped 3 friends, Brian, Aaron, and Henry, pack for their first day of school. Take a look at the guys. Whose parent is the most inattentive?
The dude on the left.
Henry is holding a lunchbox full of delicious homemade food. Brian's textbook has a post-it note, "Love Mom," on it. He probably has a caring mother. And Aaron is wearing a t-shirt over his jacket. Plus, his socks are different and untidy. It's unlikely that an attentive parent would have let him
here
go
we
out
go.
like this.
Crazy answers again.
Gemma woke up in a mysterious castle. She walked around the building searching for an exit. Soon, the girl got exhausted and hungry. That's when Gemma found the kitchen. She noticed 4 dishes on the table. They looked great, but she wasn't sure if it was safe to eat them. Help Gemma to determine which food is safe.
Probably the one without the spiders, man. The right one.
Take a closer look at the soup. Can you see human eyes in it? The steak has poison on it. There are spiders in the burgers. But the pasta looks pretty harmless.
Yeah.
3 clocks are hanging on the wall, but only one of them is trustworthy. Which one?
Only one's trustworthy.
There's a spider web on the hands of the first clock. It means they haven't moved for a long time.
Okay.
The time this clock shows can't be correct. The second clock has some of its numbers positioned in the wrong order. 12 and 9 are mixed up, but the third clock looks trustworthy.
Oh.
Kelly invited her besties over to have a pajama party, but one of the people in the room is a thief. Who?
Who? This one.
The thief is hiding under the bed.
What?
Professor Harold left his office at about 9 p.m. He got caught in heavy rain on the way home. It was raining all night, and the next morning, Professor Harold was late for work because of traffic jams. When he finally arrived at his office, he found that someone had broken the lock and covered all the walls with graffiti. The man interrogated 4 suspects who had recently failed his test. Jenny said she'd done yoga and gone to bed early. Rick was in the gym all evening. Lily was hanging out with her boyfriend in the park, gazing at stars. And Vicky worked the night shift at the movie theater.
Okay.
Who's lying?
Probably the guy under the bed.
It's Lily. It was raining all night, and she couldn't be watching stars in the park. Look at the picture.
If you wanted
Can you
to.
find the odd flower?
Odd flower? This one.
It's this little one in the left corner.
Yeah, I got it.
4 beauty pageant finalists were preparing for their last performance.
Oh, no.
Suddenly, Helen discovered that someone had ruined her evening gown. Helen questioned the other girls. Courtney said she'd been having her makeup done. The stylist could confirm that. Jennifer was too busy talking to the reporters, and Kelly was taking pictures for her Instagram. Who ruined Helen's outfit?
The guy under the bed. I have no clue.
It was Jennifer. Take a look at her hair. She's hiding scissors. Parents went to the country and left their son Jim and their dog Chuck alone for one evening. It was Friday night, and Jim decided to throw a party. He invited 3 of his friends. When they came over, Chuck began to bark at the guests. So Jim locked the dog in his parents' bedroom. Half an hour later, Jim decided to visit the pet, but when he opened the door, he discovered the dog was gone, even though all the windows were closed. Jim questioned his guests. Rob had been playing video games. Nora had been recording a TikTok dance in the living room. And Dan had been making snacks in the kitchen together with Jim. Who stole the dog? Jim's parents pranked him. See? They're hiding in the bushes, and the dog is with them. Take a look at the picture. Can you spot a thief? He's hiding behind this tree. Zoe received an anonymous message claiming that a vampire had broken into the hospital. While inspecting the wards, Zoe ran into 3 people in the hallway: Jules, Sam, and Debbie. Help Zoe figure out which of them is the real vampire. Debbie has red lipstick all over her face because she came over to visit her boyfriend, Sam. Look, they're secretly holding hands. Sam also has traces of Debbie's red lipstick on his face and neck. And Jules is carrying a huge backpack with a red stain. She must have stolen some donated blood. Look at the picture. Who will manage to escape the prison? first prisoner. The lock is already open in this ward, and the second prisoner has yet to pick the lock.
Oh.
Look at these women attentively. There's a thief among them. Can you identify the criminal?
Not really. Criminal.
It's the third woman. She's holding the phone that belongs to the fourth lady. Her portrait is printed on the phone case. Nancy has been dreaming of visiting an exhibition of her favorite artist for ages. When the exhibition finally arrived in her town, Nancy called 3 of her friends to invite them to go with her, but they all refused. Wendy said she was going to a concert and had already bought the tickets. Shannon said she was sick and didn't want to leave home. And Vicky had to take her sister to a dance class. Nancy got upset and decided to put off her visit to the museum until the next day. After a couple of hours, Nancy looked through her friend's social media and got very angry. One of her friends lied to her. Who was the liar? It was Shannon. She's in Wendy's picture from the concert. In the morning, Dr. Jill arrived at the hospital and went to the ward to meet new patients. When Jill saw them, she understood immediately that one of the patients was fake. Which one?
Oh, we got a fake patient now. That one.
It's the first patient. The hair color of the woman in the photo is different from hers. Detective Daniel was asked to come to a hotel. Someone had robbed the most expensive room there. The detective checked the footage from the security cameras, but didn't see anything suspicious. He questioned the hotel guests. Karen showed him a theater ticket and said she'd visited the opera the evening before. Jane was very tired, so she went home and fell asleep. Harold spent his evening by the swimming pool and didn't notice anything suspicious. Can you help Detective Daniel to identify the robber?
Yeah.
Jane was a hotel guest. Why would she
Really
go home
helpful.
to sleep? It was Halloween night, and Joy was preparing her house for a party. Suddenly, a group of people in scary costumes rang Joy's doorbell and shouted, "Trick or treat!" Joy went to the kitchen, opened the fridge, and found out that all sweets prepared for unexpected guests had disappeared. She called her 3 sisters and questioned them. Beth said she'd been taking a bath. Mary had been out buying decorations for the birthday party. And Erica was watching a tutorial. She wanted to have the best Halloween makeup. Which sister took the candies?
Probably the one that took the candies. I don't know.
Mary. She said she had bought some birthday
got
decorations,
lucky that time.
but it was a Halloween party. On his 50th birthday, Gerald got a weird call from his ex-girlfriend, Debbie. They dated in college when Gerald was 24. Debbie confessed they had a daughter, Vicky. On her 25th birthday, Vicky learned the truth about her real father and ran away from home. Gerald promised Debbie to find Vicky and hired an investigator. Next week, the detective brought 3 young ladies to Gerald's house. Help the man identify his real daughter.
Probably the one with red hair, man.
This is the third girl. She has red hair, like Gerald, and gray eyes,
Okay,
like
well that
Debbie.
one was halfway easy.
Walter came to visit his
Made half.
girlfriend Becky at work. She was a barista at a scientific research center. When Walter entered the coffee shop, he saw 2 Beckys quarreling with each other. When they spotted the man, each of them shouted, "Kick her out! She's my evil clone!" Help Walter identify the real Becky.
Okay. The one that has the coffee.
Take a look at the coffee shop logo. The logo on the uniform of the girl standing on the left looks
2 in a row,
weird.
man.
She must be the clone.
New record. 8 of 18. Yeah, this game, I don't know, man. It never makes any sense. It's always some strange answer. Spot the criminal is done. That's good. Find what's different. Alright.
Here's an easy one to warm up. Can you find the one and only B among these twos? Oh, it's right there. One of the many sevens here is a Z. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Good job. There's one letter S hiding between all these fives.
Okay. I'll get over there in time.
Excellent. It's right here. How about this one? I won't tell you the odd one out letter this time. You have to find it yourself.
Well, thank you. I don't know, man.
Yay, it's a C.
Oh,
Here's
is
a
it?
bunch of Q's. 3 of these letters aren't like the rest of them. Can you find them all?
Question is, do I want to find them all?
Done.
One.
There are 3 O's here, and I'm sure you managed to find them all.
No, I did not.
3 of these letters don't belong here because they are nothing like the others. Do you see them?
Yeah, I don't go cross-eyed, but...
There are 3 W's.
Okay, that one I
Can you
cannot
find
see
3 8s here?
at all. No. 3 8s. 1.
Got them. I need
Boy,
a pen to keep
are you
track
just
of my
supposed
points.
to look at it?
Can you help me find one here?
Crazy. A tiny one?
Thanks so much for helping me out. I think I need a little snack, but I'm allergic to apples. Do you think you could help me find a pear here?
Yeah.
Here it is. I'd like to top it with pineapple.
No, you don't cook that one.
Yum, so good and fresh. Quiz time. Do you know what a hexagon is? Yep, it's a plane figure with 6 straight sides and angles.
Yeah.
And one of those is hiding right here.
Is it? Like this one?
Found it. You deserve a little something for all of your efforts. Can you find it among these hearts?
An apple?
Yay, it's an apple for you. Moving up, here's a bunch of golden eggs, and one of them is somehow different from the rest. Do you see it?
I don't know. It's kind of... Everything's kind of... Oh.
I'm impressed. How about a slice of
Always
pizza?
good.
It's yours if you can find the odd one out.
Okay.
Well done. I think these roosters can wake up an entire village. One of them stands out, though. Can you see it?
Honestly? I don't know. No.
Yay! It's hiding right here. One of these apples is definitely more delicious than others. You'll see it yourself when you find it.
Yeah.
Success! Time for a more substantial meal. Find the fried egg that's not like the others.
Hey, man. That's a bunch of eggs.
They're all exactly the same. Just kidding. It's this one on the right.
I was
Here's
gonna
a
say, they're
test
not
for those who
all
can
the
read
same.
between the lines or through layers of color. Let's see if you're one of them. Ah, that was an easy one. It's the word fame. How
Is
about
it?
this one?
What are we doing here?
Wow, I'm impressed. And it's also the correct answer. Next, please.
Okay, I have no clue what we're doing here.
I think it's the word list, and it's correct. Can you figure this one out?
I somehow doubt it.
The answer here is ill. And here's the trickiest of them all. I believe you can make it.
Okay.
Did you see it was bog?
Yeah, I saw that, but I
Now,
don't
let's go on a little safari.
understand
Can you
what
spot the hedgehog?
world we're doing. What, the hedgehog? Oh yeah, he's down here.
Here it is, hiding in the corner. One of
Not
these
really
seals
hiding.
is in fact a kitten. Do you see it?
Yes. Yeah.
Hello there, little one. Do you think a coyote is good company for kangaroos? I think it's safer to find it before they get in trouble.
Oh my gosh.
Good job. A little hamster ran away from home. It's hiding somewhere at the farmer's market.
Might be in the
Help
oranges.
it find its way back. Thanks for saving it. You were trying to capture the landscape, but a seagull got in. Can you find it to crop it out of the image?
You might get me on this one. No.
Well, looks like it won't work out since it's almost in the middle. Three images here are exactly the same, and one of them stands out. Can you name it?
No.
Knew it was this one. There's an extra wolf here. What about these giraffe portraits?
Try portraits. But
Ouch! This one's missing its ears. Look at these beautiful wild cats. They sort of look the same to me, but one picture is different from others.
Okay. That one. No, wait, that one.
It's this
Oh.
one.
Okay.
Here are some penguins in their natural habitat. Can you spot the odd one out?
Kinda.
Only this picture here has an iceberg in it. Time. Whoa, not so fast. Do you see how the picture on the right is different from the one on the left?
Yeah, the color. Right?
Sure, you got them all. These
No,
houses look
there's
identical
no way
to
in
me,
heck I
but
get them
are
all.
they really?
Something different.
Nope, they are different in 5 details. Did you spot them all? The view from
No,
these
I
balloons
did
must be
not.
something. The pictures are different in 5 ways. Can you name them all?
That, and that. I think you have to even move, man.
I didn't expect the yellow balloon to change its color.
Oh, that's just nuts. Alright, is that one done? Hopefully. Because, man, I won't do that one again. That one. I don't know. I don't really like this because there's no way. I mean, unless you had a mouse or something, you could click on that. You can't do that with controller, man. Heck, we're about to the end here. Unbelievably. Yeah, man. Okay. I only gotta go all the way back down the freaking deal here. So there's only, unless I got something else. Alright, then we may have made it. Finally, on this crazy game.
Fred was a young scientist looking for a dream job. His favorite professor, Mr. Ford, always worked in his lab alone. But one day, he made an exception and invited Fred to assist him in a secret research project.
Alright.
When Fred arrived at the lab, he found Mr. Ford unconscious on the floor. His colleagues said that halfway through his latest experiment, the lights went out. James, Dylan, and Ashley were nearby. James said he was Mr. Ford's lab assistant. When the lights went out, it was too dark to see what was happening.
Yeah.
Dylan said he'd been looking through some documents in his office nearby. And Ashley said she'd been cleaning the lab. Who's lying?
I don't know. Is the lab dirty or something?
James. Mr. Ford always worked alone. Fred was his first and only assistant. When Mr. Ford got better, he offered Fred a job in a big company making robotic dogs. But first, Fred had to do one logical task. There are 3 drawers with pills in Mr. Ford's lab. One of them contains only blue pills, another only red pills, and the third drawer has both blue and red pills.
Okay.
All the boxes are labeled incorrectly. Fred can only take one pill from one of the drawers to find out the color of the pills in each drawer. How can he do that?
Open the drawer.
To label the drawers correctly, Fred should take a pill from the drawer that supposedly contains both blue and red pills. Since we know that all labels are incorrect, this drawer must contain either only red pills or only blue pills.
Well,
if Fred
okay.
finds a red pill, he should label that drawer as red. Then change the name on the red drawer to blue, and label the remaining drawer as red and blue. Fred texted his girlfriend Sarah to tell her the good news about his new job. He asked her out for dinner, but she answered, "Hey, I woke up with the flu. I don't want to infect you. I'd rather stay at home and rest."
That voice, man.
Fred video called her and realized she was lying as soon as she answered the call. How did the guy understand it?
Huh? Oh, that.
Look at her bed. It seems that she's getting ready to go out tonight. Also, why would she wear high heels if she wanted to stay at home? Fred was very upset and decided to follow Sarah. He saw her eating dinner with another man in a fancy restaurant. Fred approached their table and exclaimed, "Sarah, who's this man?" Sarah said he was her father. Fred took a look at the man and believed her. Why?
I don't know, Fred.
They have the same rare eye color and similar moles under their right eyes. On the first day of work, Fred came to his office. It was full of guard robotic dogs. They were taught to react to every movement. Suddenly, the dogs went out of control. They tore the lab down. Luckily, Fred managed to hide. He needed to escape as soon as possible. Fred noticed 3 objects: a bat, a water gun, and a small ball. Which
Oh, really?
object should he use to escape?
Water gun. The robots.
He could choose the bat to fight the dogs, but there are too many of them. He could pick the water gun, but it's small and pretty much useless. But this small ball is the right choice. It'll distract the dogs, and Fred will be able to escape. After that unfortunate incident with the robotic dogs, Fred went to another job interview. He decided to become a hotel manager. The hotel owner asked Fred to crack a riddle. He wanted to check his logical skills. What's black when you get it, red when you use it, and white when you're through with it? Fred nailed the riddle and got the job. What did he answer?
I don't know. Like when you get it, they don't use it.
Charcoal. Fred started his work. A new guest arrived. This guest was very unusual because it was a giraffe. Can you help Fred find the best room for this animal?
The door is tall.
For the giraffe, the best option is the room with the larger door.
You would think. Yeah.
Another hotel guest, Shelley, called Fred from her room. She was crying. Someone had stolen her expensive dress. She needed it for a birthday party. Shelley was sure it was one of the hotel employees. Who else could get it without damaging the lock? What do you think? Who stole the dress?
Probably the dress stealer. Wait, is that? Oh, wait, under the bed.
There's a silver bead by the bed.
Okay,
the
man,
criminal
alright,
didn't
but-
notice they had dropped it during the heist. And this maid has a bracelet with the same beads. Fred went to check the laundry room. He found his colleague Ashley unconscious on the floor.
There's a lot
the
of
police
unconscious
examined the
people
crime
on
scene
this.
and interviewed people who had been to the laundry room the night before. Alice said, "I came at 7:30 p.m. There were no other people in the laundry. When I was about to leave, another woman came in." Helen said, "I came there at 9:15 p.m. There was nothing special about that day. I just washed my clothes and left." And Sally said, "I'm blind. I don't know if there was anybody in that room when I was inside." Who's the criminal?
The blind one.
Helen. Trying to protect herself, Ashley
so
pulled
bad
an
with
earring
her.
out of her ear. Next day, Fred faced another crime at work. Someone had stolen some food supplies from the warehouse at night.
Alright.
The stockman called Fred first thing in the morning.
Stockman.
Look at these two pictures of the warehouse. Can you spot which food had been stolen?
Probably the missing ones.
Right. And some more.
Well, I can't.
Fred
click that
questioned
quick,
3
dude.
employees who had worked the night shift. Alice said, "I was preparing a monthly report in my office. I never go to the warehouse anyway." Dan said, "I was at the register all night. There were lots of customers. I wouldn't have had time to go to the warehouse." And
Okay.
Jenny said,
Good
"I was
alibi.
flipping burgers. I didn't leave the kitchen." Who stole the food?
Huh? Stole it? That guy.
Look at the footprints in the warehouse. One set belongs to the stockman, and the
Oh, I
other
didn't
belongs
get
to the
see
thief.
the footprints.
The accountant and the cook are females.
Oh.
They wouldn't leave such footprints.
That's
It
okay,
means Dan is lying. He did go to the warehouse.
Well, I didn't get
The
to see
hotel
footprints.
guests ran down from the second floor screaming. She saw a ghost in her room. Fred hurried to the room. Can you help him find the ghost?
Well, that guy looks like a ghost.
It's this guy. He's too transparent to be human. 2 brothers, Stan and Chuck, met for a quiet birthday party in the hotel restaurant. The cook asked how many candles she should put on the cake. The birthday guy, Chuck, answered, "When Stan was 6 years old, I was half his age. If Stan is 40 now, how old am I? How many candles should the cook put on the cake?"
Probably none.
That's right, 37.
That's right.
Fred had an interesting conversation with one of the guests, Mr. Wilson. It turns out that the man once worked as a NASA scientist. He promised Fred he'd help him join a space program. But
good.
first, Fred had to crack one tricky riddle. If there are 7 bears in a room, and each of them hugs the rest of the bears once, and only once,
Only once.
how many bear hugs would we get?
7. Right. Right.
Fred said 21 hugs, and it was the correct answer. Mr. Wilson was satisfied and gave Fred a folder with the documents needed for his dream job.
Well, there you go. That made no sense. Alright, it's the last one. I think. Yeah, I think so. And then, I guess that'll be it on this game, I think. Alright. No. Okay. Well, maybe go all the way back to the beginning. Yeah. Who's right? Okay. This one might be halfway good.
Brad has recently downloaded a dating app and found 3 beautiful ladies right away. Fiona is an art dealer from San Francisco. She has never had a serious relationship before, but she would like to settle down. Mary is a vegan, yoga teacher, and human rights enthusiast. She loves French cheese and enjoys watching sunsets on the pier. Betty is a firefighter. In her spare time, she writes songs and performs them with her music band. Brad likes them all equally. Can you give him advice on who he should invite on a real offline date?
First one?
Look at this wedding picture in Fiona's profile. She's the bride, but she claimed she had never been married. Mary is also a liar. Vegans don't eat cheese, so Brad should text Betty. As soon as Betty received a text from Brad, she ran to the bathroom to get ready for the date. She got her hair done and took out several lipsticks. Betty is a tomboy, which is why she uses makeup very rarely. Can you help her choose the right lipstick for her date?
Huh? Right lipstick. That one?
This lipstick is way too old. Look at the date. It was made in 1999 and expired a long time ago. And there's a spider inside this lipstick. Betty should choose the second one. Meanwhile, Brad took a shower and prepared to put on his favorite white shirt. But when he pulled it out of the closet, he discovered that someone had stained it with chocolate. Brad questioned his 3 brothers. Jim said he'd been cooking dinner in the kitchen. He didn't even come into Brad's room that day. Bill said that he entered Brad's room about an hour before to borrow a charger for his phone. And Mike said he'd been partying with his girlfriend all day and had just returned home. Who is lying?
I don't know.
Bill. If he borrowed a charger 1 hour ago, why is his phone still at 1%? Brad decided to prank his brother Bill and cut 2 holes in his t-shirt. How many holes does the t-shirt have now?
2 holes.
Eight. These 2 holes are cut through the t-shirt. That makes 4 holes in total. Plus, there are 2 holes for the arms, 1 for the head, and 1 at the bottom of the t-shirt. Betty and Brad met in a restaurant. It was love at first sight. A waiter came over and said, "Good evening. What would you like to eat?" Betty answered, "I'd like something that is red, but it can be green at times, and sometimes it's yellow." The waiter cracked her riddle immediately and brought her the food she'd ordered. What was it? An apple. Brad liked the game and offered the waiter 1 more riddle. It can be red and it can be green. It can be black or it can be white. It tastes delicious with other dishes, but not on its own. In a minute, the waiter brought Brad his order. Have you guessed what it was?
Pepper?
Pepper. After dinner, Brad and Betty went for a walk in the park. They were so focused on each other that they got completely lost. They began looking for a way out and came to this weird crossroad. There were 4 different roads. Each road had a sign, but the signs had no words. Still, Brad and Betty knew which path to take. What about you?
Not really.
This one. It's the only right
guess right there.
5 months later, Betty moved in with Brad. They shared a family house with Brad's 3 brothers. One day, Betty got a new longboard as a gift for Brad's birthday. It was a surprise, so she locked it in a basement and went to buy some groceries for dinner. When she returned, the longboard wasn't there. She realized that one of the 4 brothers must have pulled a prank on her. Brad said he hadn't seen anything. Jim said he'd noticed the longboard while walking past the basement, but he'd been in a hurry to get to his training. Mike said he had spent the day downstairs baking cookies for his scientific club. And Bill said he'd been on a business trip.
Okay.
Who is behind the mysterious disappearance?
I don't know. Kind of lost track of thought.
Jim. Betty locked the room. It means he couldn't see the longboard unless he broke in. Brad's brothers came home after work and met Brad in the kitchen. The guy was anxious because Betty was missing. The brothers asked him to tell them everything in detail. Brad said, "Well, she made me a birthday cake with ice cream this morning. I wanted to try it, but she said we'd eat it in the evening. We argued a bit. Then I went to work. When I got back, she was gone." As soon as the brothers heard Brad's story, they called him a liar. Why?
I do not know. Am I supposed to do something?
He said Betty had made the cake in the morning. Then why hasn't the ice cream melted yet? Brad got a job as a chemistry teacher. Wait, who stole his money? Brad found only one person's fingerprints on the wallet, his own. He questioned his 3 colleagues. Math teacher Jennifer said that she'd been having lunch. History teacher Becky said, "I didn't feel well yesterday, so I went home early." And English teacher Sam said that he'd been checking his students' homework in his classroom. Who is the thief? The history teacher. She used gloves to steal the money and then threw them in the trash. Betty and Brad were walking down the street. Suddenly, they met a weird-looking guy. He introduced himself as a magician and asked, "Do you guys want to get rich? Crack this 3-digit code, and the money is yours." He gave them a heavy suitcase with a combination lock and a piece of paper with this riddle. A. 548. In the first line, one number is correct and well placed. B. 530. In the second line, nothing is correct. C. 157. In the third line, 2 numbers are correct but in the wrong places. D. 806. In the fourth line, 1 number is correct but in the wrong place. E. 647. And in the fifth line, 1 number is correct but in the wrong place. Can you help the guys? You can use different approaches to crack this riddle. The easiest one is to start with statement B. None of these digits are correct. Therefore, we can exclude numbers 5, 3, and 0. In statement C, we're told that 2 numbers are correct, but in the wrong places. We can conclude that numbers 1 and 7 are in the final code, but we still don't know the order. Now let's take a look at statements D and E. In both of them, 1 number is correct, but in the wrong place. We already know that 7 is in the code. It means the remaining digit can't be 6. Then it must be 8. Look again at statement A. Since the correct number is 8, it must also be correctly placed. In statement C, we have 2 correct numbers, but they're in the wrong places. Since the third position in the code is already occupied by 8, we can only have one option. 7 should go first, and 1 should be second. Then the correct code is 718.
Okay.
Brad and Betty opened the suitcase. It had $50 million
inside.
They quit their jobs and went on vacation right away. They checked into a fancy hotel and went to their room to get some rest after a long, exhausting flight. In the evening, they went downstairs to have dinner in a cute Chinese restaurant. But one of the guests is not human. Can you spot who it is?
Probably that robot over there.
Take a closer look at this guy's plate. It doesn't look like human food at all. When Betty and Brad returned to their room after the meal, they discovered that all their money and gadgets were gone.
Oh, no.
The hotel security manager asked 3 guests the same question. What were you doing within the last 2 hours? Dan said that he had spent all evening in the swimming pool area. Courtney said she'd been chilling in her room with her besties and had nothing to do with the robbery. And Henry said he had just returned from a party in another part of the city. Who's the thief?
From the guy that came from the robbery.
Courtney. The security manager didn't mention any robbery, but she started making excuses straight away. Brad decided to jump with a parachute. but he landed not as successfully as he had expected. As soon as Betty found out about the accident, she rushed to the hospital. In the room, she saw an unconscious person, completely in bandages. She asked a doctor who was passing by, "Sir, please let me in. It's my boyfriend." But the doctor told her that the patient was a woman. Who is right?
Fine.
It's a man. Of course. Look at the name tag on his
Whatever I
bag.
took is wrong.
Brad got well pretty quickly, and Becky took him on a romantic trip to an ancient castle. They were walking around the place and taking pictures, but suddenly, all the doors slammed shut. The guys were trapped inside. Brad found a door with a 4-digit combination lock, and Betty found this piece of paper on the floor. Can you help the guys crack the code and escape?
No.
The correct code is stop. Take the first letter of September, the 6th letter of August, the first letter of October, and the 2nd letter of April, and you'll get the word stop.
There you go. Alright, that might be it. Alright. Yeah, I don't think there's any more to that. Probably not. Yeah, I think that's it. We pretty well played it all. So that is. I mean, the first puzzles I think are the best ones, even though they're goofy. Yeah, I think that's it. Alright, well, thanks for watching if you did. That game, I don't know what to say. It is out there. A little bit. Slightly. Alright, how do we go this? Do you not? Oh, that's it. Okay. I think. Yeah, because we gotta stop streaming it. Yeah, I don't stream on PS5 a lot, so I always forget how to shut it off, man. Yeah, let's see what it says. I think. Right? No. This button? Right? There we go. Alright, that was that game. I don't know what to say. The fine ones were. It didn't make any sense. Because it wanted you to find like multiple things at the same time. You're like, oh, what? Okay. Alright, but thanks again. Yeah, thanks. We will be back. Try something else, maybe. Get off a little bit.